Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. Today's video is another monthly favourites and what's new in my wardrobe. I'm going to be chatting through everything that I've been loving throughout February and also show you some gorgeous new in pieces in my wardrobe as well. As usual, everything featured will be linked below in the description box. Any questions, leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But let's get going with the video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with beauty, and my first beauty favourite from last month are the new Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands. And I've got two shades here. This one is Pillow Talk and this one is Pink Pop. I am wearing Pillow Talk today and this is just the most beautiful, like wearable, flattering tone of blush. I just feel like it's such it's not too bright, it's not too, when I saw the packaging originally I thought it would be a little bit too mauve, a bit too like kind of dull, but when it's on it just blends in beautifully and gives like the nicest flush of colour, just like a really lovely like natural flush of colour as well. And despite being called matte beauty blush wands, I feel like they're not a super matte finish. They almost leave a little bit of a, like they don't dry super matte, they leave a really lovely finish. They blend out beautifully. They're not super pigmented, so they're really easy to blend as well. I just pop a few dots on my cheek and then use a blusher brush just to kind of blend it out, and like I said, blend out beautifully and just give a really lovely flush of colour. So that's my first favourite shade, and then I'm also loving Pillow Talk Pink Pop as well, and this is slightly more of like a peachy pink, which looks quite bright on my hand, but when you pop it on again it just blends out really beautifully and gives a really like pretty girly flush of pink on your cheeks, and it's just a really like really pretty blush. And yeah, like I said, they just blend out so beautifully. Next up is an eyebrow product. This is the Got to Be Glued Brow Gel, and I think I've seen a few people raving about this on TikTok. I just ran out of the brow gel that I was using and I thought I would give this a go. So I ordered it, I ordered it from Amazon, and it's just brilliant. It literally glues your brows in place. Now don't get me wrong, if you don't like that kind of crunchy feeling, you won't like this. Like if I touch my brows, I can definitely feel that they've got something on them, but it really does sort of set them in place, and because it's so kind of, because it works so well, it just holds them in place. And just, yeah, you can't see any like white flakes or anything like that. It doesn't go, it goes hard, but it doesn't go kind of like crusty, or, you know, some they go a bit flaky, don't they? It doesn't go like that at all, but it is just really kind of powerful. So if you're not keen on the idea of like a really strong brow gel, then this won't be for you. But if you're looking for something really good that holds your brows in place, then you will love it. And then my final makeup favourite is a lip gloss. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, I think it's called the Lip Lustre. It doesn't actually say it on there, but I will leave, obviously the exact one will be linked below. But I'm wearing this today and I've literally just got this on with lip liner. I've got no lipstick, and because it's so pigmented, it gives such a lovely like, it gives such a lovely kind of pigmented colour, but without needing a lipstick as well. So if I just put the tiniest dab on my hand, can you see it's kind of like, it looks like you've got, it looks like you've got lipstick and then like a lip gloss over the top, and it's just a really gorgeous, obviously it's in the Pillow Talk tone, so it's like a really beautiful shade of nude, so it gives that lovely nude lip like glossy look, but without needing a lipstick as well. Obviously I do also, you can also layer it over a lipstick, I do that sometimes, but this morning I just popped it on with a lip liner and I feel like it looks so pretty. It feels comfortable on my lips, it doesn't feel sticky. It's quite thick, but it feels like, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's sticky or like I've got something heavy on my lips at all. And yeah, I just really like that. So that is my final beauty favourite. And then moving on to a couple of kind of skincare, like showery favourites. First up is a shower gel that I've been loving. In fact, this has I've very nearly finished this. This is the Ren Atlantic Kelp and Magnesium Anti-Fatigue Body Wash, and this just smells so lovely. It's kind of like, it's got a really lovely fresh, almost like spa-like smell to it. I think it's like the, I don't know exactly what it is that I can smell. Does it say on there? yeah, so it says it's like anti-fatigue essential oils. So I feel like it's got that lovely like essential oil smell to it, which just smells really spa-like. It lathers up lovely, it just leaves my skin feeling really nice. It's just, yeah, and both Lou and I have been using this as well. I feel like because it's kind of not, like it's quite a unisex scent, so both of us have been using this and it's very nearly gone. Been loving that. It's not just been throughout February, I think we've been using this for a couple of months, but really like that. And then another shower favourite, which also smells divine, is the Neom Great Day Body Scrub. This is wild mint and mandarin, and it smells beautiful. It's just got, again, that lovely kind of essential oil spa-like smell. Very citrusy, but you've got that lovely kind of cooling mint fragrance to it as well. And you can apply this onto dry or damp skin. I usually kind of like just rub it in before I get in the shower, and it just leaves my skin smelling and feeling so smooth, so soft. It's got like sugar particles in it as well. I think it's got like organic sugar particles in it, so it kind of gently exfoliates your skin, and just your skin just feels so smooth. And I think what you're supposed to do is rub it onto dry skin and then like inhale, as you're rubbing it in, like inhale all those wonderful essential oils, and just really like let it like relax you. And then as you rinse it off, it kind of like releases even more of those spa-like aromas, and it just feels like a lovely like luxury spa-like experience. I've said spa so many times, but it's really lovely, and again, just lovely exfoliator, leaves my skin feeling smooth and bright and exfoliated. So I have also been loving that, and also followed by the Neom, I think it's like the Neom Magnesium Anti-Stress Body Cream, which I've spoken about in a previous favourites. But if you get out of the shower and apply that all over, again, that fragrance, beautiful. So that is everything for kind of like beauty and kind of skincare favourites this month. I feel like there hasn't been that many, but I've also got quite a few new in fashion pieces that I wanted to talk about as well. So I'm going to start off with some leather trousers. If you watch my vlogs, you will have seen me talk about these in a recent vlog. In fact, I actually styled these up in a recent H&M video as well, so you probably will have seen me already talking about these. But these are a pair of leather trousers from Abercrombie & Fitch, and they are just great. I feel like they're looking a little bit more shiny on camera. I think because I'm sitting opposite a window, like the light's reflecting off them, so it's making them look slightly more shiny than they are. But in the flesh, they're not that shiny. They're kind of just like that regular faux leather, like matte finish, slightly, yeah, matte-ish. But they're just such a great flattering pair of leather trousers. I styled them in the H&M video with a black body and heels, and like dressed them up as I would for an evening, and they looked great styled like that. But I will also wear these coming into spring, obviously at the moment, and coming into spring, just with a pair of black loafers, maybe like a white t-shirt and a black blazer, or like, I think I styled them with like a cropped jacket from Abercrombie as well, and they looked really cute styled with that. I just think if you're looking for a nice simple pair of leather trousers, they're like a cropped finish, a little bit like a slim leg, just nice flattering shape, high-waisted, really, really lovely, and super comfortable as well. They are so stretchy. They've got a lovely soft lining to them as well. It's almost like a microfiber, not fleece, but that really like lovely soft feel on the inside. So they feel really comfortable on as well. Just love them. Great find. I've been looking for a good pair of leather trousers like that, and they definitely ticked that box. And then I've got one more favourite from Abercrombie & Fitch, and it is this white bodysuit. And just to mention, I did collaborate with Abercrombie on a video last month, which is why I've got a few new in pieces from them. But these two were just absolute standout pieces that I can see myself wearing so much. And this bodysuit is just gorgeous. I have raved about this already in that video, so I won't talk too much on it. But just really lovely quality, lovely and thick, lovely and soft. This bit is double lined, so you can wear it without a bra. Just a really great quality basic for like layering underneath pieces, or just on its own with like a blazer and a pair of jeans. Just, yeah, really good quality bodysuit. If you're looking for a good bodysuit, they do like this fabric in different styles as well. They've got like short sleeve versions, they've got vest top versions, they've got different colour options as well. But yeah, I've worn this and washed it a couple of times already and love it. Next up is one of my absolute bargain finds from H&M, and it's this black gilet. I think I paid around 25 or between 20 and 25 pounds for this, because I did have like an extra, I think I had an extra 10% off, so I think it's around 20 pounds, which is an absolute steal because I'd spotted a very similar one on Lululemon. Absolutely loved it, loved the style of it, but it was always out of stock in my size, and I kept checking and checking, and yeah, I think it's still unavailable in my size. Anyway, I saw this one on H&M in the sale and just thought the style of it was perfect. I love the fact that it's like got that long line, like a long line finish. It's got this elasticated belt on it as well, so it just nips your waist in, but without feeling like, it's not like a tight belt, it just kind of gives you a little bit of shape. It's got a lovely thick padded collar, and Lou and I go on walks all the time, and I feel like coming into this time of year it's a little bit too, well, not at the moment because it's freezing today, but coming into spring it gets a little bit too warm for like a full padded coat. But a gilet is absolutely perfect, and I've worn this so much already. The only thing I would say is that I got this in a size small, and I could definitely have sized down to the extra small because it's quite oversized. Like, there's a lot of room in there, which is fine because it does cinch in, but I would recommend sizing down if you do order this. And then last but not least is this beautiful Karen Millen coat, and you may have seen this if you watched my Karen Millen kind of new in spring pieces video. I featured this coat and it is just stunning. Like, I love everything about it. The fabric is beautiful, like the quality of it is stunning, and it's like a maxi coat, or kind of like a, yeah, like a maxi coat. So it comes down to just above my ankle, which for me originally, when I saw it online, I thought it might be a bit long, a bit unflattering, but I feel like it just looks really cool and really chic, and just something a little bit different. Like, I'm loving that style of long coat. I think they're just, obviously they're kind of very on trend at the moment, and I just think it looks beautiful. You can also get this in a petite version as well. I'm 5'6", but if you are shorter than me, I definitely recommend going for the petite version so it's not too long. But I just think it's such a stunning coat. I've worn it a few times already. It looks great styled with heels. Like, I think I styled it in that video with some black trousers and black boots, and it looked great styled like that. But it also looks great styled with flats as well. It looks great with trainers. It's just a really beautiful coat, and the attention to detail is lovely. I love the contrasting dark tortoiseshell buttons on it, and I am wearing this in a size UK 8, and I would say that it is true to size. And then last but most certainly not least, I could not film a February favourites without talking about my absolute favourite when he doesn't chew my bedding. My final February favourite is this little beauty, and like I said, I just couldn't not feature him. I have brought in his chewy bones, so he doesn't chew my fingers. No, he's in a very chewy phase at the moment, a very excited phase and full of energy. There you go, take that instead, not my fingers. But I'm sure you've already seen him in my previous videos. If you haven't, this little monkey who is trying to chew me is Rafi, and can you see how much he's grown already? Like, I feel like he's growing too quickly. You're growing so quickly. But he is just an absolute joy. I feel like he has already brought so much joy to our lives already. We are just so smitten, and he is just my favourite thing ever, let alone February. He is just my absolute favourite. I love him so much, and so I wanted to, oh baby, your face needs a little wash, doesn't it? Your face needs a little wash. And so I couldn't not film a monthly favourites without finishing off with my favourite thing ever. But that is everything that I have been loving throughout February. I really hope you enjoyed the video. As I mentioned before, everything featured will be linked below in the description box. If you've got any questions about anything at all, then just leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But I'm going to go and give you a little run around and try and tire you out, and a bit of lunch as well, because you're probably a little bit hungry. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye. Can you say goodbye? Are you gonna say goodbye? Bye.